Hey, this is Super Dave here. I'm just showing you a prelude to my running routes here in Panther Creek Park here in Morristown, Tennessee. It's a beautiful place to run. All throughout those mountainsides you see all the way through there. There's trails that just go all the way through the park, probably 20 to 25 miles. I would think more like 25 miles. Started my trail running last year after I sort of got bored of street running all the time, not to mention the summertime where temperatures obviously 90 degrees and you have nowhere to hide. This is a great place to go. It's still hot in the park under the trees, but the sun's not baking you. This hill that I'm going down here, I'm walking right now, but this is one of the hills which I call the Killer Hill. Usually I run it on my way back through the park here, generally about 6 to 8 miles, and I know that I have to save all my energy up for this final push. It's 20 degree slope in some places, but most of the time it's about 5 to 8% grade, and there's a little level place I'm sort of walking on right now. Obviously you can see my shadow in the background. And I don't want to kill myself here. One thing I love about the trails is that just beautiful around here. There's all kinds of beautiful scenery, plus there's deer, every kind of wildlife you can find. Possum, seen a bear in here, about 10-12 years ago. Don't have to worry about that down here though. Obviously any kind of wild animal. You get pretty deep in the trails, about 8 miles in, and it gets pretty dark. Still a lot of fun. I love running in the trails just for the fact that I know God created this wonderful place, and it's just a blessing to have a place to run. I mean, right now it's about 70 degrees here. It's mid-November. It's a beautiful day, and you want to go run on the street because you can take advantage of the weather. But man, how could you not want to run in this place here? Obviously I'm coming down the slope here. This is sort of the start of the trail, and I'm sort of still walking here, but just want to show you the start and sort of decline here on this slope. Then I'm going to pause it and run a little bit and show you a few more spots on my trail run here. So let's get down to the bottom here. Quite a few trail races here all around the East Tennessee area. This is sort of one of the mecca of the trail races is run through here, and boy, if you're not in shape, this place will kill you. One of the things I love about running here in East Tennessee is boy, you can get in shape real fast just because of the many hills. So when you look at all these training plans and all these training routes you read in books about hill training to get you in shape to run races and that kind of thing, you don't ever have to worry about any of the roads I run on or any of the trails I run, because I always have hills, anywhere from moderate to hard. So this is the bottom of the trail here. This is sort of lined with gravel, but most of it's dirt. This is one of the most common places where people sort of pull in. You can actually drive vehicles down to the soccer down here. But I'm going to pause and I'm going to run a little bit here, then I'm going to start back here again. Alright, here I am running. I got the creek running right next to me, off to my right. This is a big soccer field, really popular throughout the year. This place stays packed, and sort of a level place. That's why I'm walking right now. But alright, I'm going to pause again here. Alright, here we are to the sort of the entrance of a mile circle. I love this little mile circle here. It's pretty challenging. A lot of runners out here. Pretty good climbs up through here. About 3 to 5% grade. That really get you working hard. A lot of roots around here you have to worry about. And this is one of the places where I broke, I think actually broke my ribs twice out here in the past year running. And Well, these people go ahead, so I don't think I'm following them. I think I said earlier it was Saturday, and actually it's Sunday. But let me show a little bit here. I'm gonna do some running, so don't laugh here that I'm breathing hard. But just a beautiful place. All right. Well, one of the good things about doing this video here today is that I get to take a break. But I'm in this 1 mile loop here that runs over the creek. But this is where I see a lot of deer. In fact, sometimes I come down here at an afternoon when there's nobody down here and run, and these deer come running across the path, and they will definitely scare you to death. But I love this path here because it's a really good, challenging mile. It's not one of the hardest trails in here, but it is definitely a challenge. And one thing I love about this park is that I had surgery back in late August, early September. My eye had detached retina, and I had to stop running for nearly, gosh, I think it was 6 weeks. And I think the only thing that kept me sort of in, that kept me in shape was when I finally got the clearance to walk again. My retina specialist told me that I could walk. So what I did was I hit these trails. I was out of work for nearly 6 weeks and hit these trails every single day. Did between 4 and 7 miles, and it actually got me back in shape much quicker because of the grade of the I'm freaking these people out, so I'll stop talking. All right, you guys, gonna have to hear me gasp up one of these big trail rides here. Obviously it's shaky, and I've got the camera sideways here, but this is a pretty good grade here. So lots of tree roots, so if you were not paying attention, you'll definitely get tripped. I run with a group called the Lakeway Christian Runners. We run about every Thursday in the park here, and what I was saying earlier was that after being out of surgery and not being able to run, I walk this every day, and boy, it's got me into shape quick. And one thing about these trails, though, you know, you can't judge your pace running from your normal pace that you would run on the road, due to obviously all the hills you have, having to sometimes run around mud holes, that kind of thing. So my pace is anywhere from 30 seconds, depending what trail, up to 2.5 minutes slower on some of the 2 mile 10% grades. And boy, my legs get a good workout afterwards. And usually if I'm running even at a moderate pace, I treat my trail day as one of my hard runs, obviously with hills. And it's definitely not an easy day when I'm here on the trails. Today this is sort of a walk run. Took the dog out here about 20 minutes ago, and pretty much tired him out in the first 2.5 miles we ran together. So, but I loved it out here today, so I thought I'd run back, drop a dog off, and hit the trails again. Obviously, you can see where I started before I started walking. It's all uphill.